so I won't be too long up here. That way you can enjoy the play. But this is, our offering for tonight is Krsna versus Kamsa. And we are all trying our best to do this play for the pleasure of Srila Gurudev. We love these plays so much, and so we're just trying to continue that on. And hopefully all of you will also be pleased, all of the traveling sannyasis and all of the senior Vaishnavas. Hopefully that we can please you just a little bit so that we can get your mercy, Gurudev's mercy, all of our Guru Varga. So thank you so much. This play also may or may not be interactive. So if anyone is holding up a sign, you might want to read what's on that sign loudly. Okay? And if any children are given any flowers, they may want to wait for the right time to toss those flowers. That may or may not happen. I'm not giving anything away.
Long, long ago, in the city of Mathura, there was a king. This king was twisted and evil to his very core. His name was Kamsa. On the wedding day of his sister Devaki and her husband Vasudeva, Kamsa was escorting them on a grand chariot when he heard an aerial voice said,
"You foolish rascal! The 8th child of the girl you now escort shall be your death."
This put Kamsa into a fit of rage, and he almost slaughtered his sister right then and there. Vasudeva pleaded with Kamsa, and so he agreed to let her live. But as the years went by, the prophecy echoed in his brain, driving him to madness and cruelty. He began killing each new child of Devaki and Vasudeva, and imprisoned them both. Elsewhere, Narada Muni wondered how he could be of service to the Lord. Narada is generally known as Deva Darshana, which means he can only be seen with demigods and persons of the same level. But Narada visited Kamsa, who was not at all on the same level as the demigods, and allowed Kamsa to see him. Of course, Kamsa also saw Krishna, what to speak of Narada Muni, but unless one sees the Lord or his devotees with purified eyes, one cannot derive the actual benefit. Narada wanted to expedite things. Therefore, he approached Kamsa with words of instigation.
Greetings to you, O Narad, O cosmic pilgrim of the sky. Tell me, why have you entered my kingdom on this day?
O King of Mathura, Vasudeva and Devaki must think you to be the king of fools. For the 8th son of Devaki still lives. His name is Krsna. He and his brother Baladev are the ones responsible for all the death of the demons that you sent to Vrindavan.
I shall kill Vasudeva for his lies!
No, wait. Vasudeva is not responsible for your death. He is not the cause. Only by killing Krishna can you lift this curse.
Chanor! Mustik! Come! I'm arranging for 2 young boys to come to Mathura for the ceremony of the sacred bow. You two will invite them to a wrestling exhibition, but you will not allow them to leave the arena alive. Do you understand?
Oh yes, master. Any boy would be thrilled to wrestle with me and my brother. They will be so thrilled. And we will do this the way that we need to. Let's go!
Yes, crushing these children, well, should be child's play.
Very well. Now go and send for a Krsna. My dear friend Krsna. I have a favor I want to ask of you. You're well trusted in all the lands. My reputation is a little more complicated. I want you to go to Vrindavan, seek out 2 small boys named Krsna and Balaram. Tell them they've won a great honor and should come to Mathura immediately. Once here, I shall destroy them and anyone else who dare oppose me.
Oh, Kamsa, I'm your friend, and so do as you ask, but know this. Even the best laid plans are subject to the will of God, after all. Man proposes and the Lord disposes. I shall leave immediately to Vrindavan and bring back the boys Krsna and Balaram. Do not worry.
And once I've destroyed these 2 brothers, there will be no one left to stand in my way.
As you will find out later, it was no easy task for a Krsna to get Krsna and Balaram to leave Vrindavan. Yet the decision to accept the invitation was finally made, and all the coward boys, seeing this as an amazing adventure, decided to accompany Krsna and Balaram to the grand city of Mathura.
Oh, Kara, have you seen something wonderful on the earth, in the sky, or in the water? From your appearances, we think you have.
All the wonderful things in the earth and sky and water contain all exist in you. And since you encompass everything, when I'm seeing you, what have I not yet seen? And now that I have seen you, what could compare in the world?
We should get going, so we make it to Mathura before nightfall. Yes, let us go.
Wherever they passed along the road, the villagers came forward and looked upon the 2 sons of Vasudeva with great pleasure. In fact, they could not withdraw their eyes from them. When they arrived at the gates of Mathura, it was later in the afternoon. They all found a beautiful garden to set up camp.
Take the chariot and enter the city ahead of us. Then go home. After resting here for a while, we will go to see the city.
Oh, Master, without the 2 of you, I shall not enter Mathura. I am your servant, and so it is unfair for you to abandon me, since you were always compassionate to your devotees. As you know, Kamsa is looking to kill you. Please stay at my house for the night, where you will be safe. It will be a blessing unto my entire family.
My dear Akira, I will come to your house when all of this is over. First, I must satisfy my friends and well-wishers by finishing the task that is ahead of us.
As you are my master, I will follow your instructions. But it is a heavy heart that I must go now. But know that I am always at your service.
It is not quite evening. What should we do with the rest of our day, brother? Take the boys and go exploring, of course. I do so want to see what entertainment this big city has to offer.
And let us not forget why we are here. To kill the demoniac King Kamsa so that we may end his reign of terror for good.
The Lord saw Mathura with its tall gates and houselike entrances made of crystal, its immense archways and main doors of gold, its granaries and other storehouses of copper and brass, and its impregnable moats. Beautifying the city were pleasant gardens and parks. Mathura resounded with the calls of peacocks and pet turtle doves, who sat in the small openings of latticed windows and on the gem-studded floors, and also on the columned balconies and on the ornate rafters in front of the houses. Gracing the houses' doorways were elaborately decorated pots filled with water, which were bedecked with mango leaves, smeared with yogurt and sandalwood paste, and encircled with flower petals and ribbons. So, Krsna and Balaram entered Mathura. The brothers strode like two elephants down the king's road. The ladies of Mathura had repeatedly heard about Krsna. Therefore, as soon as they saw him, their hearts melted. They felt honored that he was sprinkling upon them the nectar of his glances and broad smiles. They then saw a washerman who was hanging the most spectacular clothing.
Hello, I'm Krsna. This is my brother, Balaram. These are some of the most spectacular clothes I've ever seen. Could you give us some?
You foolish boys are accustomed to roaming the forest and the hills. Yet you dare ask to wear such clothes as these? These are possessions of King Kamsa.
In that case, we would be so very grateful if you gave us the king's clothes as charity. I promise you would receive the greatest of benefits.
Oh yes, I've heard all about you, Krsna and Balaram. Well, you should know I am a servant of King Kamsa, and when he hears that you are here, immediately he will send guards to end your life. What do you think of that?
Oh, you mean like we bought this? Yeah.
Oh, my dear lords, I'm Sudama, the garland maker. You have killed one of King Kamsa's servants. Please accept these garlands as thanks.
Oh, Sudama, you are surely a surrendered soul. Please accept any benediction that we can give to you.
If you wish to bless me, I only desire eternal devotion to you. Let me also be friends with your devotees and have compassion for all living beings.
Oh no, Krishna, that is not enough.
Also grant him strength, long life, fame, beauty, and ever-increasing prosperity for his family.
As you say, brother, that and more, that and more.
Krsna next inquired from the citizens the Dhanuri Yajna sacrifice. Kamsa's sacrifice for Lord Shiva. Kamsa had placed his prized bow near the sacrificial altar. The bow was priceless and resembled a rainbow in the sky. In the sacrificial arena, the bow was protected by many constables and watchmen, who were all hired by King Kamsa to be on alert for the boys, Krishna and Balaram.
For these young boys who come to King Kamsa's sacrifice, it matters not. Escort them out of here.
Is that any way to treat a guest? We are invited here by King Kamsa himself. Wow, what an amazing bow. This must be one of Kamsa's most prized possessions.
They're King Kamsa's enemies. Kill them!
We've done enough for the day, and now evening is upon us. Let us return back to our camp.
Yes, yes, probably a good idea. For tomorrow, we have a wrestling match that we cannot miss.
After taking their baths and finishing their morning duties, Krishna and Balaram heard the beating of the kettle drums from the wrestling arena. They immediately prepared themselves to proceed to the spot to see the fun. When Krishna and Balaram arrived at the gates of the wrestling arena, they saw a gigantic elephant of the name Kavalya Pita being tended by the caretaker was deliberately blocking their path by keeping the elephant in front of the gateway. Krishna understood the purpose of this caretaker. He prepared himself by tightening his clothes before combating the elephant.
Oh, Master of Beasts, stand aside at once. If you do not, I will present you with a ticket to the land of Yamaraj. And I promise, that ticket is only one way.
Fools! Don't you know who this elephant is? It is the mighty Kuliapida! He has been in many battles and crushed thousands of soldiers beneath his feet. Seeing you stand before me now, I cannot understand why King Kamsa would require such a notorious beast to stop and scare away a bunch of stuck-up, half-witted, scruffy-looking cowherders.
Who's scruffy looking? We were invited to this arena, but now I'm thinking this Kamsa doesn't actually want us to show up.
Leapida, smash!
After defeating the great elephant Kavalya Pita, Krishna and Balaram took his massive tusks as trophies. With the tusks resting on their shoulders, they strode into the vast wrestling arena like lions. Although they had just been in a battle against the gigantic elephant Kavalya Pita, the lords looked relaxed and confident, ready for what was to come next.
Bolo Krishna Balaram ki. Okay, only ladies. Krishna Balaram ki. Prabhus, Krishna Balaram ki. They're loud than me. You can shout. Krishna Balaram ki. Prabhus, Krishna Balaram ki. Why we are fighting together? Krishna Balaram ki.
The various groups of people in the wrestling arena regarded Krishna in different ways when he entered it with his elder brother. The wrestlers saw Krishna as a lightning bolt, the men of Mathura as the best of men, the woman as Cupid in person, the coward boys as their relative, the imperious rulers as a chastiser, his parents as their sons, the unintelligent as the Supreme Lord's universal form, the yogis as the absolute truth, and the Vishnus as their supreme worshipful deity.
Curtains.
Behold, everyone, if it isn't the two treasonous boys, Krishna and Balaram. You two have killed every envoy I sent to your worthless little village. Now you come to my city, leaving a trail of death everywhere you go?
O wicked king, your envoys were all demons tasked to kill me and my family, and all who are present here know that you were to blame for these countless deaths.
Do forgive my lack of etiquette. I'm just a simple villager. But are we gonna keep barking, or does a dog like you know how to bite?
Very well. Very well. In that case, I'd like to introduce you to my two most powerful wrestlers. Chanur, Musik. Show these boys that actions have consequences.
Krishna! The charade is over! Nobody here believes that you are just a boy. After all, you have killed the great war elephant like he was just a donkey. Yeehaw! But I'm no dumb animal. I am Chanur, the king of Krsna. Come on!
And you, Balaram, are well known for the savage way you killed many demons. But I am the original savage. I am Musti.
And you have chosen the side of great villains. For that, I am sorry.
No more talking. Let us finish this.
Very good. Come on. Turn it off. Take it off. Take it off. Come on. Come on, Chanur. Are you just personified disguised as a boy? Can we not make a deal? What do you want? Do you want land? Riches? Titles? Please.
Krishna Balaram ki! Now that it's taken so long, I think we probably should have done a couple more. Okay, you guys all want another one? Okay, let's go. Krishna Balaram ki
Kamsa not ki jai.
Krishna Balaram ki What indeed? Why was Krishna so one-pointed in his desire to end the reign of King Kamsa? Why had the cowherd of Vrindavan, who showed compassion to even the plants and animals of Raj, become like an angel of death to the king and his allies? Well, if we look back only one day earlier, we may find our answer.
It is time that we leave now, Mathura. All that have not yet said goodbye should do so now.
O Providence, you have no mercy. You bring embodied creatures together with friendship and love, and then senselessly separate them before they can fulfill their desires. This whimsical play of yours is like a child's game.
Having shown us Mukunda's face, framed by dark locks, and beautified by his fine cheeks, raised nose and gentle smiles, which destroy all misery, you are now making that face invisible. This behavior of yours is not at all good.
Alas, Nanda's son, who breaks loving friendships in a second, will not even look directly at us, forcibly brought under his control. We abandoned our homes, relatives, children, and husbands just to serve him. Yet still he leaves, searching for newer love. The dawn following this night will certainly be auspicious for the women of Mathura. All their hopes will be fulfilled, for the Lord of Raj enters their city. They will be able to drink from his face the nectar of this smile emanating from the corners of his eyes.
He who is doing this merciless deed should not be called Akura. He is so extremely cruel that without even trying to console the sorrowful residents of Raj, he is taking away Krishna, who is more dear to us than life itself.
Cruel-hearted Krishna has already mounted the chariot, and now the foolish cowherders are hurrying after him in their bullock carts. Even the elders say nothing to stop him. Today, fate is working against us. Let us directly approach Madhava and stop him from going. What can our family elders and other relatives do to us? Now that fate is separating us from Mukunda, our hearts are already wretched, for we cannot bear to give up his association for even a fraction of a second. O Govinda, O Damodar, O Madhava. I will turn. Oh Govinda, why be so cruel as to give such hope? My eyes have betrayed me, and I will not stop watching as my soul leaves my body. I am so tired.
Now rest, Swamini. You all deserve to rest. I will keep watch for his return. Govinda Damodara Madhaveti. Govinda Damodara Madhaveti.
Govinda Damodara Madhaveti. Govinda Damodara Madhaveti.
Say Damo, not die. I know. Why'd you say die? Shh.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Sending their minds after Krishna, the gopis stood motionless as figures in a painting. They would remain this way as long as the flag atop the chariot was visible, and even when they could no longer see the dust raised by the chariot wheels. We can see Krishna's external reasons for exterminating the wicked Kamsa to protect the lives of the Vrajavasis. But internally, something secret was happening. In this seemingly desolate mood of separation lays its opposite, a world of the highest blissful meeting. I don't know if you have time to do it again. Okay, we can do it one more time. Krishna Balarama Ki! Krishna Balarama Ki!
Can we make a deal? Answer me. What did I do that is so unforgivable?
Krishna, who is the supreme personality of Godhead, immediately knocked the crown from the head of Kamsa and dragged his long hair with his hand. He pulled him down from his golden dais, down the long steps, into the wrestling arena, and threw him into the dirt. Krishna at once straddled his chest and began to strike him again and again. Due to the thunderous blows of Krishna's lotus-like fists, Kamsa lost his life. Krishna Balarama Ki! Krishna Balarama Ki! Krishna Balarama Ki! Krishna Balarama Ki!
Palaka Babu Ki Jai! The Galaka Players Ki Jai! Well, this was certainly magnificent. This was, on all levels, we were sitting here murmuring back and forth amongst each other how remarkable this play was on every level. It was very technically, it was very tight, very nicely written. The costumes were incredible. All the players, their lines, they recited them so nicely, you know. But we want to single out everybody. We have to speak to everybody. I mean, from top to bottom, it was so nice. This harkens back to the golden era of plays in New Brudge, you know, and it is equal to any of the plays that have ever been done. It's just so nice. We wanted Siddhanti Maharaj to say some few words in praise of all of you.
Okay, thank you. So Golok production ki. So Golok production, very nice. Srila Gurudev is watching this play, definitely, and is going to shower mercy to all of you who are playing this wonderful role. Every person was actually fit in that role. Of course, Krishna Balram. Yeah. And then Radharani and all the Sakhis. Why Akrura is taking away Krishna Balram, they feeling intense separation. And Rupa Goswami Pad explained in Ujjwal in Mani, the three kind of separation, Bhavi, Bhuta and Bhavan. We're going to hear tomorrow, day after, when I'll get chance. Three kind of separation. So this Mathura Leela is amazing. There are so many details in that by Rupa Goswami from Ujjwal in Mani and Bhakti Sama Sindhu. Anyhow, and when Krishna Balram entered in the arena killing Kovildapir. Where's Kovildapir? Hey, And then there was 12 rasas, 5 primaries, 7 secondary rasas,
Yes.
which manifest in the arena of Kamsa. Everyone saw Krishna from with their own emotions and prospect. And the same 12 rasas manifest also in Govardhan Leela. Rupa Goswami is describing in Bhakti Sam Sindhu. Ashray and Vishay means subject and object of worship. And then, oh my goodness, Charan Mushtik, they were best. They were so nice, huh? It was nice. They were getting like punch on their face and how this rolling his face. It was amazing. And of course, Jagat Guru Naraji. Yeah. So polite and speaking so nicely. Wow, amazing.
Washerman lost his head.
Washerman lost his head. Yeah, washerman. Who was this washerman in Ram Leela?
Oh yeah, he was the
Why Krishna killed washerman? Just for the cloths. My goodness. Yes, this washerman is from the Ram Leela, who told that I'm not Ram who's going to keep my wife at home. And just by hearing this washerman, Shri Ram has to leave Sita. Not Ram left Sita, only the king Ram left Sita. Ram was always having Sita in his heart. So because of this washerman, but that was Maryada Purushottam, there was complete Maryada, conduct, following that etiquette. So he didn't react to that. But Krishna is Leela Purushottam, there is no reservations in Krishna Leela. So Krishna, he took revenge and he killed that washerman. So in this episode, in this drama, one point absent. Where is Kubja? Okay. But anyway, Maharaj comes, is always, even though he's a very strong personality, always, it's so difficult to take negative roles actually, but he performed always very good. Sometimes Hiranyakashipu and sometimes Kamsa. So Kamsa Maharaj ki. No, I mean Anadi Maharaj ki. Oh, before Ram also. Yes, also positive roles.
So we have to thank Kamsa. Not for Kamsa, Krishna would never have gone to the Vrindavan. We glorify Kamsa for that reason.
So Akrura, Kovildapir, all the boys and all these children played wonderful drama. We all on the sannyasis on the dais praying to Srila Gurudev to bless them and the narrator. Pujapad Vekhanaj Maharaj said he's your disciple because he's repeating Krishna Balaram ki. So say Krishna Balaram ki. New Braj Festival ki. Jagat Guru Srila Prabhupada ki. Srila Gurudev ki. Gurudev Sangha ki. All glories to assembled devotees. All glories to assembled devotees. So we are expecting and hoping, please all if you come in the same number for Hari Katha also, just close dhaba for 2 hours and everyone can participate in Hari Katha. This also happens in Kartik Parikrama. So in Kartik Parikrama, 50% of the audience, they attend Hari Katha, but when there's drama, 150%. Gaur Premanande.
And one last thing that surprised us all, this, dramatic narrative technique. This fierce battle was building up and up, more and more tension, and he was about to kill Kamsa. The scene changed, and all of a sudden we're in Vrindavan. And the gopis are lamenting, the separation of Krishna. It changed the mood, and it added in, Sanatana Goswami said that everything must end sweetly. And it injected this mood of incredible pain, the impending separation, so much sweetness in that. And then even the killing then had that ongoing flavor, because everything that Krishna does is sweet, including his killing of the demons. Even that is sweet. And by putting the scene in that order, it really enhanced that mood. It expanded it so much. Well done. Very encouraging. Yeah.
Srila Gurudev loved these dramas so much, and he would often say to the players, thank you for your parts, and he would request all the players, please take this deep in your own hearts and enter into these leelas. We don't want to be there in Mathura, but we appreciate the pastimes there that nourish the pastimes of Shri Vrindavan Dham, especially the separation of the Brajvasis. Thank you so much.
Hare Krishna. Bol Sri Krishna Leela ki jai. Leela give rasa. Therefore, Vyasadeva has written Srimad Bhagavatam, including all Veda, Vedanta, Mahabharata, and 18 Puranas. All Puranas he made such a way to Bhagavata. Pivata Bhagavata Rasam Alayam. Only drink this Bhagavata Rasa Leela. So all incarnations, all demigods, all demons who are there, all are the part of the Rasa, Subhava. So this Leela, who see Brahma created this Natya Veda, means Leela, the drama. In Atharva Veda, one Veda is a Natya Veda, he created, because by hearing, people could not understand this inconceivable, this all pastimes. So they wanted to see. If they see by eyes, immediate effect by bhava. By hearing, by only Shabda Brahma, it is very hard to concentrate to everything. If by see, they see and they hear, immediate bhava kama, immediate they affected this. Therefore he has written in Srimad Bhagavatam, also Rupa Goswami has written Vidagdha Madhava Natak and Lalita Madhava Natak. In Puri, Raya Ramananda, Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya, Swarupa Damodara, and Advaita Acharya, Haridas Thakur, all they sit there, and Mahaprabhu approved this to write the Krishna Leela. Before in Vedic culture, many poets they have written about Ramayana. No one dared to write Krishna Leela, because Krishna Leela, everything is opposite of dharma, opposite of moral, is stealing, speaking lie, killing, taking women's these clothes there, and what he is bewildered to Brahma and defeated to Indra, not only demons, also demigods. So no one poets once dared to write Krishna Leela and this Radha Leela. But Mahaprabhu's this compassion, mercy, Rupa Goswami has done. So all Vaishnavas, Mahaprabhu's parsadas, they sit and they approve Mahaprabhu's Leela. And Rupa Goswami has written one Natya Chandrika, the principle of the performing the Leela, the Natya, the drama. So by the mercy of our Nitya Leela Pravishta Sikya Guru Pada Padma Bhakti Vedanta Goswami Maharaj, And all that is happening in the before also. So by His mercy, all the children, that is the more exciting because the children, they know this Leela. Some they are speaking that boy was speaking or how memorized. This is very exciting. He can do pravachan also. No? So thanks to all my Guru Vaishnavas, our Guru Barakas. In Bhagavatam told who perform this Leela, they will also get my bhakti. So by hearing too much logic need, many things need, should not bhava come. By see immediate bhava come. So Gaur Premanande. Thanks to all devotees.